Back at a certain room in the dormitory.
She's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour.
Yeah, so this is where the
During
whole
this time, an
exposition
ordinary
happens.
person transmogrifies into a coffin
There we
and
go,
is
there's my pen.
oblivious to all that occurs.
Then she must be...
A Persona user? I don't know. The
As
game
you
is
can
called
see,
Persona.
she's retained her human form. She's asleep, but she's definitely experiencing the dark hour.
Boo doo boo.
The only question that remains is whether or not she has the
I
potential.
love this song.
Although she must. If she didn't, they would have preyed on her by now.
Now, what she's talking about is shadows. In the first two Persona games, they are actual demons, such as in Persona 1 and 2 and the SMT franchise as a whole.
scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor her for a few more days.
Yes, sir. I feel kind of bad, though, spying on her like this.
Oh. Papers. More papers. Boo boo. Boo doo doo. Ooh, I should save some money for Master Jolene Cujo. Is the boo doo doo. Yep, it is my favorite song in all of Persona. Oh. Sends chill down my spine every time I listen to it, yeah?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
Igor, did your voice change?
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
Yeah.
Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place. Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room.
Alright, I'm just jamming out to the song. It's
You
just a
are
good song.
destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so.
Oh, yeah. It is definitely a thing that's going to require my
I
help.
only ask
Your help.
one thing in that you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
So now, the thing is, this whole idea here doesn't really come into play.
Hold on to this.
There is still one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be, but I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps.
Because...
Till we meet again.
So now, in this game, there are two options you can have. Because I love frickin' Elizabeth too much, I am going to go and have Elizabeth be the one. The other option is Theodore, who is a Velvet Room attendant, like Elizabeth is. Yo, man, I'm sleepy today. What the hell am I saying? In times like these, it's best to sleep during class. Ever notice how you sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel refreshed than sleeping at home? No sleep in class. What? Why do I have to be all serious? That feeling of being completely recharged is awesome, but I'm screwed later since I didn't hear the lecture. But we have classic literature today. That means you're stuck with nasty old Yukoda. Koda. Ahem, I'm Mr. Koda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. It'll be good teaching you about it. I'll be teaching you all about good old Japan. Some say that classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. The students, the other teachers, wrong, wrong, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. So now, to increase your actual... Okay, that's quite loud. I felt it loud in my ears. So, when you are in class, sometimes you have the option to stay awake or doze off. Now, you always usually want, on your first playthrough, to stay awake. Because, it increases your academics, which is your knowledge, which is very important. Wake up, children. Now open up your textbooks. First thing you saw is Ise Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it the palm. I can tell you people are zoning out. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics has increased. Now we like this. We want these to increase. It's very important that it increases. You meet Yukari, the shoe boxes, and decide to go back together. Polonia
Have you
Mall.
come here before? A lot of Gekukan students come
Now
here
this is
after
important
school.
later. I have to go here at night sometimes.
There's a karaoke box and a CD shop.
See,
and a really great
I've-
cafe too.
I assume it's because the reason why I say karaoke instead of karaoke, like we do, is because they don't pronounce vowels like that together very often. That's an English or adopted word in Japanese.
There's also a nightclub, but that's kinda not for us yet.
Though I go in there all the time. That's how the game works. You're just better than them. Your world, ray of
Welcome
life.
back.
It'd be nice to read the book by the moonlight once in a while. By the way, that is a great way to hurt your eyes, Mitsuru. These network computers were installed when the dorm was built. Their main purpose is to send school reports about daily life here in the dorm. Yukari. There used to be a dorm mother here. There used to be cooking, but there's just us students. We gotta have somebody to do that stuff for us, don't you think? You're right. I mean, I'm not a good cook. And Mitsuru Senpai just doesn't do things like that. You know, if you're handy around the kitchen, I bet you could really use something with that place. Yeah, it's cool things happen when things are cool. Oh yes, I can't use the quick access button on this though. So, you do what you do in P3, the base game. Just do it from the thing. So now I go to my bed. So if I remember correctly, so this is a desk which has a computer on it which allows you to do social link. I don't know what this mirror does. It's not an option in the base game for 3. This TV allows you to get deals on Sunday. That's a little important because some of those deals are fantastic. Oh, and calendars. You can check the dates. I keep on forgetting to hit triangle and actually turn on auto scroll. Dark hours stuff. Now, I think I need to have 2 days worth of stuff today.
How is she?
I love this music.
The same as last night.
Very interesting.
I think this is, I forget what this is called in the soundtrack.
Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation, but this subject is rather unique. She hasn't exhibited any
That's
of the
because I'm
common
a god.
symptoms.
But we're treating her like a guinea pig.
Don't worry about it. It's fine, don't worry about it.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard she's in a female classmate at that.
Crap.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
Okay, one sec. I love being popular when I'm streaming, right? It's the best. Oh. Thought something went wrong.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
So now we get to fight our first shadows of the game. Well, not directly next, but coming up. And then
Akihiko!
I need 3 episodes from this, 4 episodes.
I'm alright. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
Joking around at this point is okay.
What
I'd
the?
say, personally.
You gotta be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room.
I like this music too. Like, this game is just fantastic. Shoji Mikiro is a god.
But what about you two?
I really would love to meet him and just say thank you.
We'll stop it here.
And then hand him $200.
You let it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
That much.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going.
I'm awoken by a loud noise. Should you go check outside? Go take a look.
Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in. I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now. Hurry, downstairs. We'll leave through the back door.
So
Wait, take this.
I've handed a Naginata.
Okay,
So,
let's go. Follow me.
In this game, because there's no real strolling around in this area, in the first game, you actually had to run all the way down
All right,
the stairs.
we should be safe now.
All the way down the stairs. Then you had to run all the way back up
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
and do all the stuff. And this
Be
one, it just
careful.
is a
There's
cutscene.
more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's pull back.
I don't know why we went to the roof. It's not a good strategy.
Oh,
That was somebody's persona activating.
it's getting closer. Keep.
Dormitory rooftop. Now, this is one of my favorite cutscenes in P3. Unfortunately, it could not be brought over to this game because of the limitations on the PSP.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now.
Except, think and climb.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh boy.
They climbed up the wall?
Yeah. That's how it works.
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's
You
go,
know, some of
Mitsuru.
this stuff.
Wait.
Ada, wait!
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
quite.
I have to fight.
No. Don't.
I can summon mine. No problem.
So this is instead of what they
goes.
did, try and solve the cutscene issue. And I'm doing this, which is quite different. Also, the angle icon went out as ridiculous. Also, this is the best the graphics get in the game. It's not exactly the highest quality. Really talk. At least in the first, in P3 basic, you can even talk.
Thou art I, and I am thou.
Ah, my boy Thanatos. So freaking I love this cutscene. It just looks so funny. Like, it doesn't look right when they did it that way. And it's honestly one of the funniest things about this game.
What on earth was that?
That Akihiko is a persona. You have one too. Ada, wait. The swell of power has subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. You've obtained a new persona. Orpheus. Which you can eventually get Orpheus Telos.
Is it over?
If you do X amount of social links. You need X things from X social links, and you fuse them together to get Orpheus Telos.
It's still moving. No. Get away from.
You have to save her. I mean, you could have saved her. I love the battle music to this game. It's not. Baby, 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 baby. You actually actually do more damage? Yes, you do. Alright, thank goodness. It's a battle and move you fast while you just hit you in the spot. I'm not a princess. Feel a surge of energy from the most recent battle. So now, this is the screen I was talking about with all the stats on it. So we have academics, charm, courage, and those allow us to do social links later. I think I need to get Shinji up before X date in October. That's gonna be a little bit difficult. Over, just below where my SP is, that bar, you have a good emblem. Now that is my status, whatever the hell you want to call it. It is literally a measure of how well I am feeling. If I'm feeling bad, which I need to get at the end of a dungeon run through Tartarus, to get bonuses in courage. There's a weird way to cheese it that I'll explain later, but that is how you get that to go. Orpheus learned Agi, which is a fire spell. Actually, that's better. I'll take it. So now, unlike in Shin Megami Tensei, you do not actually have stats. Your persona is what changes your stats. And since I'm the main character, you can change my persona, I can change my stats at will. I feel exhausted, and I lose consciousness. Now, here's the best part.
Are you okay? Oh, come on. Please, can you hear me? Answer me!
It was a Thursday, right? This is the Velvet Room, was it?
It's
Velvet
so nice
room.
to see you again.
I forgot what that was this.
You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
Cool enough as it is, this actually is a the way that this works is that it is a what am I thinking? What am I thinking? Come on. Okay, so the whole idea of personas in this game is based off of Jungian psychology, which is an interesting subject.
Is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that
Which in
protects
Persona 5 it
you
is
as you
literally a
brave
mask,
many hardships.
which is fantastic. That should a mask.
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability.
P3 was kind of a reinvention for the
Please
series,
remember that.
wherein it
Now
introduced
then.
many gameplay mechanics that are carried on in 4
Time
and
marches
5.
on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own
So
accord.
the way that social links work, their interactions with people socially, like anyone
Until
would
then.
assume, since they're called social links.
Farewell.
And the way that those work is that you end up talking with someone, and they go and say, "Oh yeah, by the way, we were passed out for 2 weeks, or a week and a half." Yeah, about a week and a half. And you talk to the people in them, and then you, from there, you then gain strength. Okay, hiccups, don't start now. I'm in the middle of doing something.
You're awake. How do you feel?
I feel pretty well for being out for a week and a half.
Thank goodness you finally came to. I was so worried
Now
about
it's a
you.
Sunday, so we have off on Sundays.
doctor couldn't
and I'm also
find
missing
anything
the
wrong
damn
with you.
specials on
He
TV.
said-
Nothing's wrong with me. The doctor said something. He said I was exhausted.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing.
I guess. What did I do?
The power you used.
What did
We
I
call it
miss?
persona. And those
Yeah.
creatures you defeated are shadows. Our enemy.
Yes, they are.
We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before.
This is
I,
slow as all hell, getting these followers.
I wanted to tell you that
Whatever, it's fine.
I'm sort of like you.
Sure you are.
My dad died in an accident when I was
Yes,
little.
you did. Guess who caused it? You'll never guess, guys.
My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past.
Yeah, you lying, sneaking,
But it
backstabbing
didn't
son
seem
of a gun.
fair, so I wanted you
Took
to know
my
about
file
mine.
and everything.
It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast. But nobody really knows what
Interestingly enough, everyone in this game has somebody who's died.
happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group.
Look at
so,
that.
I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you.
Sure.
Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too.
But
I'm
I didn't
sorry.
panic.
You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
Yeah, you are a coward. I was not scared at
Thanks.
all.
But still, here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from her. As soon as she wakes up,
So
I'll tell her the
everyone in this
truth.
game went in and had to re-record
So,
all of their lines.
Thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with
So
someone
this is
for
like
a
the
long
best
time.
version of the game in terms of quality of sound,
All right, I'm gonna get going.
but it's also like the worst.
I'll let the
It's
others
quite
know you
bad.
woke up.
It's kind of annoying. Oh, I can also
And you don't have to be formal around me or anything. A
there's
second
some
year
really
girls
cool
gotta stick up for each other after all.
hurry up and stop
Bye.
it. You can go and do things with the Velvet Room attendants, which allow us to get special bonuses and stuff while doing things. Oh shit. Well, yo, long time no see. What's up? Did you have an upset stomach or something? You think an upset stomach put me out of school for a week and a half? You feel okay? Dude, I am just fine. Forget the old Junpei. Sheesh. Somebody's full of energy from today. I wish I could hear all the way from over here. Hey, it's Yuka time. We two live in the same dorm, yet came separately. Is it because you'll cause too many rumors again? What? Honestly, it's a little late. No need to talk about it. Bye-bye, Junpei. What? You feeling better? Jolene. I'm sorry to hear this first thing in the morning, but it's Ikutsuki. The Akatsuki. Nice. That's almost the Akatsuki. Jeez. Wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school. Don't forget. Get abducted into seas. That's enough about mammoths. They're not. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And now we're upset for the Stone Age. I'm tired of listening about stones. Oh wow, that's funny. I wish that really wasn't live. That wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. So the way that Japan does eras is, I believe, the leader at the time. I'm paid to do this, so I've got to stop being gross. Next is the Jomon period. I'll ask a random question to call it a day. What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? It was 20th. Answer. How am I supposed to know something that back then? Quick, explain what Alex is talking about. They're called mud huts. Ooh. Which is apparently a big surprise about how mud huts work. So use, I can't get interested. All I want to do is the age of katanas, everything else is so dull. You haven't noticed, he's wearing a samurai helmet on his head. Oh well, thanks for that. Shiolin told Junpei the answer. She's really smart. She became slightly more popular. So this doesn't increase your knowledge, it increases your charm, which makes no sense. Every correct answer increases your charm. That doesn't make sense. So I have to report back to the dorm today because something's going on. If it was any other day, I can normally go and stay out and hang out in the thing. So I think... Oh crap, that's cool. That stays on. There we go. That's super nice. I love music in this game too much.
Ah, there you are.
Suji Ikutsuki.
I'm glad that you're okay. I wasn't sure what I'd do if anything had happened to you. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
Yes, it is.
How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Gara?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if
I wish there was an answer to say yes. Which would have
Do you
been
remember the
hysterical.
night you came here? You had
Yes.
to have noticed the signs.
I did notice. I've noticed multiple times.
The streetlights went out. Nothing was working. There were coffins everywhere.
Yes.
Didn't it feel like you were in a different time?
No.
That's the dark hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
Hidden between, I don't get it. I wish
it
there was
occurs
a,
each
okay.
night as the clock strikes 12? It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. C's for short.
That is the stupidest name for anything ever.
On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
Which, funnily
shadow
enough,
feeds on the
you
mind of
don't
its
do anything
prey.
really to help.
They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them. Unfortunately, the police can't do...
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows.
Persona.
That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users.
Which, funnily enough, Igor calls them personas, and they call them personas, but they
Which
don't know about
means
Igor.
it's all up to you guys.
Makes no sense.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Yeah, because there's nothing else I'd want to rather do with myself than understand these people.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us.
Thank goodness, hurry up,
We've
give me the
prepared
cool
an
stuff.
evoker for you.
Now this
We'd
is
like
cool.
you to lend...
Alright.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I
Yeah,
don't know
that
what
makes
the
sense.
holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. But wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
A voice rings in your head. Does it say something here? I can't remember. The awakening sound. Shattering. So this is the Fool Arcana. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed when you create personas of the Fool Arcana. There we go. I thought I had to press A on that. You have established the C's social link of the Fool Arcana. I should have said Soul, just to make it consistent. You may earn an XP bonus when fusing personas of the Fool Arcana. So, the way that that works is when you make a persona, which is coming up in about 3 days in-game, you get to go and meet up with either Elizabeth or Theodore, whoever you choose, and you're introduced to the mechanics of persona crafting. The intensity of social links strengthens the power of personas. Social links. Are these the bonds you form with people you meet? You are still tired from your hospital stay. You decide to return to your room. Another thing that happens consistently in this game series is that if you do something that will piss somebody off, you reverse the social, which means that you have to spend an extra day with them to put it back on good terms, and it wastes a day, and it sucks. Sometimes you have to do nothing but spend time with them to advance the social link, because, you know, that sucks. Who are you?
Met before.
This is the mysterious boy. I think he's the Death Arcana?
Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end
of everything.
Ah.
But to be honest, I don't really know what it is.
Thanks, man.
Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power.
Yeah, I have.
And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none.
So I am the protagonist, so I get to do more than anyone else.
It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met?
No.
I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Nope.